Liam, congratulations on another win and one that looked very comfortable for yourselves, especially in the second half.
Yeah, I think it only looks like that if the players apply themselves right and the discipline, the focus is there. And so it's a real tough game. We knew it going into it. I think you have the break last week, which is a good thing from one perspective. You obviously get the rest physically, mentally to switch off, but it also knocks you a little bit rhythm-wise. And that it's a really tough game to come into today, having not played for 2 weeks. And how the players responded, like I said, their focus, their discipline, their intent, I thought was terrific. So yeah, not an easy game, a real tough one, which I'm obviously delighted with how we performed.
Shrewsbury had a very good defensive record going into this game, especially away from home. So how important was that opening goal in 17 minutes?
Yeah, no, really important. We know, they're a team that are well set up defensively, well organised. They don't give you many chances, and the first goal, and I've seen it back, the quality and the movement. The detail on the passing, the finish at the end. It's a fantastic goal, and we actually nearly scored one. Obviously, 5-10 minutes before that from a goal kick as well, which is another terrific move that led to Dan hitting the post. So it was a moment of real quality. The first goal, which then gives you a bit of a lift.
It was the perfect example of playing around the press, wasn't it? That goal.
Through it, yeah. I thought we did it well. I thought Jamie, it takes real bravery. That's what, when you look at it, the lads psychologically, they're so strong in that. What we're challenging them to do is, it's not easy. It's difficult, and to build up like that. The easier things to smack it down the pitch, and what we showed is, we've got players that are brave, players that can, think quickly, players that are technically very good, and players that are connected and together. So it was a great goal that I really enjoyed.
And an important time to score at the start of the second half too from Twine.
Yeah. Twine obviously involved in both goals again, so delighted for him. Really good goal. Good composure, good quality. He's in a good spot again, and that was the pleasing thing. When you look at it, we had obviously a few other chances as well. That arguably a penalty, and Harry's goals on sides. There's a couple more where it could have been maybe a few more, but it's never easy against a team that's so well set up against.
You played with a lot of confidence and I guess freedom in the final half an hour, especially, and Corbin off the bench excited the fans too.
Yeah, Theo showed some some real positive moments, and his strengths, we know what he's good at. His 1v1's terrific, and he helped carry it up the pitch. He helped us move forward, and I was really pleased that second half. We've a few times coming out 1-0, we've not managed second halves as well as we'd like to have at times, and that again is another when you step back, look bigger picture, the progress the team's made is it's terrific. Second half, how we came out, controlled the ball, and obviously saw the game out.
A very good second 45, still with some decisions not going your way. You certainly had 2 or 3 strong shouts for a penalty.
Yeah, well, I'd have to see them back, to be fair. The one looked like a handball. I've seen Harry's back, that was onside as well, so it's tough, but it is what it is. I'm sure we've had a few go for us at some point.
In this moment, your team 13 games unbeaten, 10 wins from the last 13. How's the squad doing at the moment?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, they're a delight to work with, I have to say. They're talk a lot about it. They're so together. It's unique what they've got, and I've reinforced it to the players a few times. They're such a close, connected group of players that we have to then transfer that onto the pitch, and I think you start to see that now. They're so brave in terms of how they step up and own aspects of the performance that it makes our life easy. But it's definitely I felt relatively calm that we've got players that are able to step up and own it.
And now we're ready to go again on Tuesday night against Crewe.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. Not too high, not too low. Every single game like today, you show the opposition the highest level of respect because you come off at 1 or 2%, and you're not able to get what you want from the game. So I said it to the guys after the game. Bang, let's go. Let's get ready for Tuesday.
Tuesday.
I mean, such was that performance that you made a decent Shrewsbury side, and you made it look easy.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't. It definitely, it might look like that externally, but I know how hard that is. It takes real discipline. It takes real focus. Like I said, it takes real bravery to go and perform like that. So, they're such a tough outfit. They're so difficult to play against. They're so well organised, and they have a lot of values I like. They're honest, they're hard-working, they're competitive, and that's what makes it such a tough game. So, we have to match that, and then we have to let our quality win the game, which is what I felt we did.
I think some of that quality was down to Connor Coventry and Josh McEachran because they just mopped up everything in front of that back three.
Yeah, I think single them out that they were both terrific today, but I think Harry in terms of his dominance aerially, I think he's really progressed at that. Jamie's build up, was you can go through. I think it's hard for me to stand here and single anybody particularly out because I thought everybody delivered and performed for the team.
You mentioned Jamie there. I mean, quite some save in that first half, wasn't it?
Yeah, terrific, and he's got that. He's done that at times when we've needed him in key moments this year and the second half of the season especially, and it's a terrific save.
Newport Pagnell just down the road from us now, into the FA Vars final. That's massive for Milton Keynes, isn't it?
Yeah, fantastic achievement. So from me and the staff and the players, huge congratulations to everybody there, and we hope they go into the final and do well.
It's the day after the League One playoff final. You may have the day off. Who knows? Are you going to go down?
Hey, we'll see. I don't know where we'll be at. I'm thinking about Tuesday, let alone what's happening in a month's time. So we'll wait and see.
How was Kane Castlehaden? It seemed like quite a physical afternoon for him because he got quite a few good runs, but also a few kicks along the way.
Yeah, he obviously took a few knocks out. So conscious he's been away obviously on international duty, and you forget how young he is. He's 19. It's his first season in professional football. So I think when you look at it, took around getting game hardened and getting game experience and games in your legs, and he's still a baby in terms of that. So I think it was a real good challenge, a good learning experience for him to go away. Highlights the importance of how you look after your body, how you rest, how you recover, how you fuel yourself so that you're able to churn out a 50-60 game season.
Same with Connor Coventry and Troy Parrott, they were on internationals as well in the week.
Yeah, both. Yeah, all three lads went away and did well for their countries, which is them and their families. It's a proud moment when you get to represent your country. So it's one that I think is really important. And then it's like Troy. I thought Troy was good today. I thought he did well and brought back the momentum. From being away. So I think it's three young lads. They're still learning. They're still at the start of their journeys. So we'll have to take as much positive experience and move forward.
Shrewsbury beat Rotherham a couple of weeks ago. Was that always the proof with a league like this where a team that's supposedly mid-table can go to a team that's fighting for promotion and stump them?
Yeah, I think if you look at it, they don't give up goals, and I think if you're hard to beat, that for any side, that's got us through games this year. Being difficult to beat, being well set up defensively for me is really, really important. I think it's an area we've made huge progress in this year, and I think when you look at that, that's one of their biggest strengths is being so tough to beat, and the goals against show that.
We've spoken a few times that we're obviously not going to look too much in depth at the table, but at this point, top three split by 1 point. It's exciting, isn't it?
So he's laughing. He knows what's coming already. Yeah, I said to the players, we've got a hungry, driven, ambitious group. Of course, they're aware of it. Of course, they've looked at it. I think what my job, what the staff's job to do is obviously be aware of it, but keep the players focusing game to game. I think I spoke before the game to the players. The table is an outcome. Winning games is an outcome of. Don't focus on that. Focus on the actions that will get you the outcomes you want. So we spoke around that, and look, the lads deserve all the credit, all the plaudits that they get. But what I love about them is I know they'll stay grounded. I know they'll be ready to go again Tuesday.
Same for you as well, because obviously, much as Crewe are in a difficult position at the bottom, they're not going to be a team to take lightly, are they?
It's another tough one. We had a tough game up there. The scoreline definitely didn't reflect how the game went when we played them away. There's no easy games in this division. It's another real tough one. Where we have to be at our maximum physically and mentally to perform and get what we want.
Have you been welcomed to many games before with pyros like that?
So it's a first, to be fair. Yeah, it's a first. I was worried about my hair going up. So yeah, no, it was good. It was great, and it's great for the chairman. Obviously, he's so passionate about the club. He's done some fantastic things over the years. So obviously it's a special day for him, and I'm sure the Marshall family. So to perform and to get the result, I'm sure it was a good thing for them.
It must be incredibly satisfying losing so many players in January and building a team that doesn't even look like it's got a weakness in it.
Yeah, I think a lot of people forget that. I think when you look at it, obviously we made a decent chunk of money in January, but also we evolved the team. We lost potentially 4 or 5 starters, and I think credit to the staff and the players. When you go through that transition, it showed. We hadn't just focused on the 10 that were playing week in, week out. You have to give all your time, all your attention, and develop everybody in the squad. And there'll be players that are disappointed at the minute. They've not had the minutes, but same point. I think they value the fact that we care about them, we try to help them, we try to make them better, we try to educate them on what they need to do to get in the team, and then it's then on them when they step in, they need to be ready. But yeah, we obviously transitioned the team in January, and it's got a slightly different look, not completely different, but a slightly different look, which shows we're a principle driven team, not a pattern team. I think that's the most important thing.